There have been many interesting bike stories I have, but this one is probably my favorite because it just has way too many things going on in the background. So it is a beautiful Saturday morning out in Golden, Colorado, and I'm about to ride my favorite track, which is called Centennial Cone, and it's in Idaho Springs, I think. You kind of just go along this road until you get there because there's no service out there, and that is how you know this place is absolutely awesome. But the real thing is, I got my brand new bike, and her name is Leah because that is an awesome name, and me and Leah have a great time together when we go on these awesome trails. She is a brand new Trek that is fully carbon with brand new Fox shocks in the front and the back. I actually got it from my buddy in West Point because he did not need this bike, and he rides out there for their team, and I am so excited to finally be able to ride something that is just this spectacular. So obviously I gotta check the weather to make sure we can even do this because Colorado weather in the summer is so unpredictable and sometimes things can happen, but it looked pretty good today and I'm excited. It's early in the morning and the afternoon showers aren't really gonna hit till later, so we got going, and this place is actually 8,000 feet high with a peak of 8,500, so you are always just on the top of a mountain, and it is just absolutely spectacular. We got 15 miles. It is a loop, so you kind of just go one way and hope you don't get stuck anywhere and that you get back in a good way. So we start going on this trail, and I'm about 3 miles in, and the first thing that happens is, well, I see a bear, and that's not great because bears are kind of scary, and I really did not want to interact with this. However, it was about 1,000 feet away, so I kind of was able to avoid it pretty easily. But that wasn't even the worst part because as I get to the peak of my ride, somehow the storm fast-tracked 2 hours, and now it is about to start hailing, and I have absolutely no cover. So I am screwed, and I just saw a bear, and I don't know what is really going on this trail. But I brought out my inner Boy Scout and decided not to go under a tree and hide because that would be an absolutely terrible idea. However, I really didn't have much of an option. That I just had to keep riding, and hopefully I did not get struck by lightning because I'm carrying a lot of metal on me and I really don't know what to do. So option one was to wait it out, but I didn't really have anywhere to go and it was just only getting worse. Or I could just keep riding because I feel like that'd be the coolest thing in the world. So I have about 5 miles left, and I go on this really steep trail, and I see even more animals, and these are bison. Surprise, surprise, there's actually bison in the middle of the mountains of Colorado, and I do not know how they got there because I do not remember ever seeing bison when I was a kid. However, these guys were not that aggressive, and it is only hailing on me, and I'm in the middle of the mud, but we did happen to find other people that were kind of stuck in a situation, and these people happen to be 72 years old, and I'll never forget this because these people look like they're about 50, and these guys were riding like professionally, and it was insane how impressed I was with their ability to just climb these rocks and everything. And we realized that we're both kind of stuck in a situation where we have to get back, and we decided to ride together. And luckily, after 30 minutes of just getting hailed on and kind of covered, completely soaking wet, we did get back, and somehow it stopped raining about 10 minutes after I started driving home. And so I realized the best thing I could probably do right now is go play a round of golf. And that is exactly what I did. After I almost hit a bear, a bison, got hailed on for 30 minutes, and stuck with 72-year-olds that were somehow way better bikers than me and extremely impressive. And it was just probably the most insane time I've ever had on this trail. And of course, I had to go back. So thank you guys for listening. I have many more stories like this, but this one was by far my favorite because it just happened out of absolutely nowhere.